else calls.
No idea.
You okay? That's
So they come in and jump. You can ask him.
Oh, did one of them pull a gun on you or what?
Yeah, there's a dude. He had a white shirt.
Uh-huh.
Got a little red. He got gray pant jeans on.
Yeah.
A little wet blanket on his head. He threatened me.
How did he threaten you?
He said, first he said, you don't come out here, I'm finna come out here and shoot you in your shit.
Yes, both of you. Step out. Any firearms in you or in the vehicle?
Here, I go.
Oh, got nothing.
Hey, Scott, come here. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, call my mom.
Did you call us? Someone else. Someone else.
Before we talk about it, I want to give a round of applause to that young man. He got a little bit of me in him. He got a little bit of me. Hey, yeah, nigga just threatened to pop my top. Yeah, man, I'm over here on 39th and 12th Street.
Come get him.
Come get that bitch
Come
ass.
get their motherfucking ass.
Nah.
Fuck that shit.
Up there playing with my motherfucking life, nigga.
You goddamn right.
But with that being said, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. So, a teenage dude, he was approached by some YNs. They told him to come out, and then they said if he wouldn't, they was gonna blow his head off. They showed him the pistol and everything, but he wouldn't come in. He wouldn't come out. He went right back in that store and he called them police on his ass and stayed there till they came. And sure enough, the motherfuckers came. We seen what happened. Now, this is the mind-blowing part to me. You so gangster. And then soon you so gangster with your own. But then when that white cop come up on your ass, Mama!
Hey man, I'm gonna use rich line, man. I'm on the other side of the coin on this one. First off, I'll tell you why. We don't know what that young nigga was involved in to even have them niggas on his neck like that, right? So if you are, you know what I'm saying, are in that life, and then you go in there and call the cops on them because like they didn't got on your ass, But him calling the laws, yeah, a good thing. If he was a law-abiding citizen, I would take that. If I would take him as that, but we don't know what the situation is, why they bothered them. You know what I'm saying? So for you to like go in there and call the laws on them, that's all I wanted to say.
I see it this way though, and you're right about what you're saying. He could have had something to do with them trying to chase him, but you tell me at any point, is there a point for you to just sit there and allow somebody to beat you up or kill you or take you out or, unalive you, excuse my French, y'all, but anything like that? There's no moment in my lifetime, no matter what I've done, no matter what that little boy did, to deserve to be done that way. Okay, you're mad at him, you're mad at him. Move on about your business or stop dealing with him, whatever the case may be. But taking these young brothers out and all that, we can't call for that. That ain't, and according to the boy, he's saying these folks when trying to kill him. So I applaud him for being smart enough to even take his ass in the store, stay his ass in there, and call the police to get some sort of help to try to keep his life alive. Well, that's just the way I see it, though.
Okay, so here's my question, yo. What I want to know is what was the psychology behind you deciding to add that variable in?
Because bro, I mean it's obvious. Like let's talk in reality, bro. He a young nigga, man. And I'm not saying all young niggas is on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all. He may have been one of the good young niggas that just probably go to school and shit, right? But you also gotta look at it from the other side of the coin too. Like if you out there involved in that shit and they know, but you didn't did what you did on other people. Ain't nobody call no laws on you. But then when somebody get on your ass, you want to call the laws. And I agree with you, Quasi. I'm not saying nobody deserves to die for whatever they do. I'm not agreeing with that, right? But I mean, you live by the streets, you die by the streets. I'm not saying I wanted to
Yeah, because that they don't match. They go against each other.
How?
Because
you live by the streets, you die by the streets. So you telling me that code determines whether or not a person live? That should be the case.
And I'm not saying it should be. I agree with you on that. But you also got to look at the shit from the other side of the coin. That's all I'm saying.
I see what you mean when you say the other side of the coin. I get that point because what you're basically, if I'm hearing it right, what you're saying is this young man could have done something to antagonize this group of boys to make them want to do that to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in that particular conversation, I get you. You're right. He could have, but nothing.
But I'm not saying he deserved to die neither.
Right. Okay. So we're on the same page. We can go there.
I'm gonna tell you why I have a problem with why I have a problem with this. Because, and this is why I do my best to be careful with adding variables in the equation when it comes to just going off of it based off the video, right? True, you ain't said nothing wrong. It is a possibility that he could have provoked it, right? But okay, so I'm from Houston, but I also lived in California and grew up years in California, right? My mom lived out there, my grandfather lived out there, so I was raised a lot of years in California. When I was watching football, my actual football team was the 49ers. All right, so if you grew up in places like Chicago or LA and stuff, do you know these niggas will bully you and try to force you every day to get into a gang, even threaten to kill you or jump you? Mm-hmm. And you absolutely unequivocally will not be having nothing to do with any of that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
And so, you know what I'm saying? That's how I saw it. I seen a kid who possibly he ain't really in that about that life. I mean, if he was about that life, then he probably would have went and got his switch, or he probably would have got his homeboys. But I saw an innocent kid who like, man, I ain't even trying to have no parts of this shit. This nigga said he gonna blow my head off. That's what I based off the video. I mean, but we can
based off the video, that is what you get from it.
Yeah, that's what I get.
And my variable ain't even no true thing that we know. I'm just saying that that's a variable you could. But based off video, man, hey nigga, I ain't about that action, and I'm gonna get you niggas locked up. Stop playing with me.
Real, but like, you know what I'm saying? and I could tell the dude was genuinely afraid for his life. Like you could tell, like he like, I know it's real out here. I know it's real out here. These guys got switches. Then he showed him the gun. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say it matters to that because like when a white cop kill a black guy and then they do that, we scream racist.
Yeah, see, that's when the game changed now.
The game changes now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? Because what they do, they add in the barrel. Oh, he was a thug. He's been arrested before.
They're going to find everything he did bad in his lifetime and promote that, to put that on the front page so y'all can see that. They ain't going to say that the young man was not trying to be involved or not trying. They're not going to say that because that don't fit the narrative of what they think this is.
They trying to sell.
Right.
So that's why I say we got to be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how many times we didn't see niggas get unalived in their funerals and their mama talking about how good of a boy they was, but this motherfucker was a serial killer. Yeah, what are we talking about?
But that's what I'm saying. It go both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't pick and choose when to accept that variable being injected and when not to.
Understood.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you're absolutely right. That's why I say it's kind of, you know what I mean? Be careful. But that's some good shit though. We all agree he did the right thing, man. Because you know,
For sure.
But
Man,
I'm the problem I have the most, the shit that fucked me up the most is the nigga was a gangster until he started asking for money.
y'all heard it. Go call my mama. Y'all heard that
Call
part.
my mama. Call my mama.
Mama, I ain't even do it, man. I ain't had no gun. I wasn't finna do none of that.
Too late.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Too late.
That was really also. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but it's funny moment.
It's very funny. It's very funny because you're all hard, and before that goddamn cop get there, all of a sudden now them true colors come out your ass.
But this something too. I just thought about too.
Yeah.
How much did he like set back the danger? I don't think he set it back none at all because they got homies. Man, y'all know old boy woo woo calling snitched on whoop de whoop, and now so he really not stopping shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, he not, and he
He's
got to
stopping
watch
shit for
his
the
back.
moment. You know what I'm saying?
Disagree.
I'm listening.
And I got proof.
I'm listening.
Charleston White still breathing. Let me tell you something.
This nigga ain't Charleston White.
What you mean? Charleston White was nobody. Nobody guards, no record label. He ain't with no mafia, none of that. What you mean? He a little nigga with one eye. Let me tell you.
And then do you see what that nigga ride around with on the daily?
Who is the Charleston Wright? I know who he is.
But Charleston White. But my point is that you can still get got. You can only shoot so many guns at one time. I mean, he's easily outnumbered by these gangs and these rappers and these cliques and these labels who connected to the Jews and all this and stuff. Let me tell you something, Kinfolk. One thing that I know, and I know I ain't the only one who can attest for this. Niggas is not as quick to provoke a motherfucker that'll put the laws in your life. That's a fact, bro. That's what they say. Nah, I ain't fucking that nigga. He gonna call the police.
That's common sense, though, ain't it? That's like common sense, though, ain't it?
Yep.
If that nigga fuck the law, I'm not fucking with him. I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want them problems in my life. Yeah,
nigga, that sounds like a lot of money. Lawyer fees, court fees,
exactly.
Fees on top of fees. Like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah,
I don't want no smoke, big dog. You got it.
You good? Don't even worry about it. Let it make it, y'all.
And here's the proof it works. Man, come on now. Women know they can't beat us. And you could be 6'6", 300. Say something about hitting that woman. She's gonna say, put your hands on me, nigga. Put your hands on me, nigga. Hey, that police, hey, that 911 powerful motherfucking tool, nigga.
That goddamn woman mouth will be slapping the shit out your ass with all the little things she gonna say to you, but then you say anything back, oh my God. Oh my God! Oh my God! God, call them folks. Call them folks.
See, now 911 is a motherfucker's pistol. They ain't got to fire shit, but
they ain't even got to shoot you, nigga. They just
bing.
Gonna call them folks. I got him, y'all. I got him.
Hey, and don't make the white voice on the phone. They coming faster.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Telling you.
He scratched my finger. Call them people.
Head ass. That's crazy.
And we going to jail.
All right, so this gonna go into the next question, man. Perfect segues. Now this is hypothetical. Oh, Coach Pink in the building. Whatever.
Coach Pink.
Hey,
y'all.
Greatest nigga in the middle. You know
hey, y'all. I seen her jamming too on Monday. She was over there.
You better
jamming
believe
like
we was all going live Monday, bro. We was all going live.
Hey, Coach Pink.
What's up? What's up?
All right, you ready? You gonna go to the next segment.
Yes.
All right, mute your mic, y'all. Hold on.